Welcome back, everybody, to the Cleveland Cavaliers MyNBA series here on NBA2K21 for the PlayStation 5. Today, we kick off the playoffs here in season number 4 as we have games 1 and 2 of the first round against the Boston Celtics. It is nice to be back in the postseason for the second straight season. And this year especially, there is a different feel to this team, and it's that I think we are legitimate championship contenders after finishing with the best record not only in the Eastern Conference, but in the NBA at 61-21. I believe this team possibly has what it takes to take a long run. We had the best record in the league by 8 games. The next best record belonging to the Golden State Warriors. They finished 53-29. That is an 8-game difference, which is a fairly wide margin. Not only did we finish with the best winning percentage in the NBA, but we also finished with the best point differential in the NBA, which I also think goes for something. So, pretty much, we were the best team in the regular season. That doesn't mean we will win the championship, but I think that means we probably are the early favorites here in the postseason to go all the way. This team starts and stops with our second-year superstar, Odavius Shepherd, who made the All-NBA second team this past season, averaging 25, 6, and 6 on improved shooting compared to his rookie season. Shepherd made the All-NBA first team as a rookie last year, so I'm a little bit surprised he went down, even though he got better. Of course, the main headline of this season for us was acquiring Kawhi Leonard. Now, we probably still would have finished with the best record in the league without Kawhi Leonard, but Colin Sexton is not a second star that can win us a championship, and I do think Kawhi Leonard is. We have a lot of other talented players. Cedric Garrett is a big glue piece. We have other good players like Kevin Porter Jr., Cam Reddish, Yusuf Diafafafobo, Miles Turner, Jason Higgins-Wycraft, Mamadou Anachonia. A lot of guys who I think can contribute for us during the postseason. So something that's kind of been a question mark really ever since we traded Sexton is who's going to start at the shooting guard position. For the start of the playoffs, I'm going to have that be Kevin Porter Jr., but I would be fine with putting Cam Reddish, Mamadou Anachonia, or Jason Higgins-Wycraft there, because I think they're all capable. But for now, we will start with KPJ. So here's our opponent, the Boston Celtics. They made a pretty big trade this season themselves, sending Kemba Walker and Udoka Azubuike to the Blazers for Jusuf Nurkic and Robert Covington. A pretty dumb trade for both sides because the Celtics are getting poor value. Jusuf Nurkic is a small upgrade to Udoka Azubuike, and Robert Covington doesn't play. For the Blazers, they don't really need a point guard. They need a big, so I don't really know why they traded away Nurkic. This Celtics team is certainly talented, of course, led by Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown at the top, but there are other talented players here. Got to watch out for guys like Jaden McDaniels and Alexei Pokusevski, obviously Jusuf Nurkic, and then some other talented young guys such as Theo Maledon and Bailey Davison. So let's get this one underway. The first round of the postseason here in Cleveland as the Cavs are set to take on the Boston Celtics. These two teams faced off in the postseason a year ago, and the 1-seeded Celtics beat the 4-seeded Cavaliers, I believe, in 6 games. So the Cavs are looking for revenge, and they are definitely expected to do so, considering they finished with the top seed in the Eastern Conference. For the Cavs, again, the starting lineup I just showed you: Shepherd, Porter, Kawhi, Garrett, and Big Fafa. For the Celtics, of course, led by head coach Brad Stevens. He may no longer be the head coach in real life, but in the game, he still has that position. The Celtics lineup looks like Bailey Davison, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Jaden McDaniels, and Jusuf Nurkic as we get this one underway. Quick 3 for Kawhi Leonard. Putting the Cavs on the board here first. Here comes Cedric Garrett now, flying in for the slam. Quick first minute for the Cavs offense. They are currently up 7-2. Porter gets it to Garrett again for 3. Nothing but net. Garrett with a quick 5. The Cavs look good early through the first 2 minutes. Bailey Davison trying to get something going for the Celtics. He gets it to Jaylen Brown for 3. Brown was a little bit disappointing this year. His points per game average went down, only averaged around 18 per contest. But he looks good so far, getting the slam inside there, pushing the lead back down to 1. Jason Tatum inside, his shot is denied. Cedric Garrett says, "Get that out of here." Cavs on the fast break. Here comes Odavius Shepherd. Inside, kind of heaves it up, and it does fall. Nice shot for Shepherd. 11-12 now. Brown is denied at the rim. Nice play by Reddish. Cavs on the other end. It's Odavius Shepherd inside for Diathafafoglu. No good. Grabs his own rebound and puts it back. Nice play by Yusuf Diathafafoglu, the third-year pro from Senegal. 14-11. Big Fafa tries to poke at it. It's stolen by Reddish. Cleveland on the other end. Nice pass from Big Fafa over to Reddish for the layup. The old saying goes, the best defense creates good offense. 11-16 now. There's a nice shot in the corner for Trevor John, the third-year man out of Colorado. Now 14-17. Alexei Pokusevski, the Slam Reaper for the tie. It is good. So Boston ties it up. Cleveland trying to take the lead as Anechi O'Neal comes flying in. Misses the layup, but Garrett is there for the rebound. Takes a step in. There is Cedric Garrett with a nice shot. That's a long two for Garrett, who's been impressive here in the first quarter. 17-19. Maladon gets the screen. Maladon getting mean for three. Boston takes the lead for the first time today, as Poku's pass is intercepted by Mamadou Anechi. Cleveland on the fast break. It's Cedric Garrett again. He gets the and one. Nice slam for Garrett. He has 10 points in the first quarter. Garrett now trying to hold on to it for the last shot. Garrett at the buzzer. It is good. What a first quarter for Cedric Garrett. He scores 13 of Cleveland's first 26 points. And the Cavs currently up by 4. Boston's keeping it competitive thus far, but Cedric Garrett has been a problem for the C's. On to the second quarter, early three for Kevin Porter Jr., his first bucket of the game. 24-29 now. Pokusevski gets the screen from Nurkic. Nice step back. Looking like James Harden on that play. What a move by the 7-foot Alexei Pokusevski. 29-31. Jaylen Brown trying to drive by KPJ, and he does with ease. Nice slam for Brown, who's been the focal point of the Boston offense so far today. 33-37 now. It's Killer Cam Reddish for three. Cleveland on a nice little run. They are up by 7 following possession. KPJ, Kevin Porter Jr. for three. Cleveland now up by double digits. The Cavs are hot. Reddish again. He sinks it. Cam Reddish with 10 points off the bench today, and the Cavs are red hot. They all of a sudden are up by 11. Higgins-Whitecraft heaves it up. No good. Diathafafoglu with another rebound. He is 6 here in the first half, getting the putback to go in. 37-48 now. Maladon hands it off for the former Cavalier Zeke Nnaji, who gets to Jaden McDaniels for three. I love how Cam Reddish was clapping, trying to taunt McDaniels to shoot it, and he just sunk it right in his face. 42-48. Garrett kind of heaves it up. No good. Another rebound and another putback for Big Fafa, continuing his impressive start. Diathafafoglu was really good last year in the playoffs, so it's good to see him playing well early in the postseason again. Another three for Cedric Garrett. He now has 16 points, and will try to add to that total before the end of the half. Garrett, line two, heavily contested. He drills it. What a start to this game for Cedric Garrett. He has 18 points. You'd think Odavius Shepherd or Kawhi Leonard would be the star of the show so far, but no, it has been Garrett, who has been incredible so far. The Cavaliers up by 11, 55-44. Jaylen Brown leads the way with 15 points. Jason Tatum, by the way, has 0. He has been pretty much non-existent so far today. Kawhi has been clamping him up. On to the third quarter, Odavius Shepherd kind of heaves away with it. He drills the three. Shepherd only had 6 points in the first half. He was a little bit quiet, but we'll see if he can pick it up in the second half. Usually, he does play better in the second half than the first. Nice move by McDaniels off the screen to put Boston back within single digits. Now it's 53-60. Odavius Shepherd left wide open. Hot start to the third quarter for Shepherd. He already has 8 points here in the second half. 53-63. Tatum on Garrett. Tatum trying to show off that ISO movement as he makes the three. Jason Tatum finally on the scoreboard. 56-65 now. Odavius Shepherd trying to drive inside, gets the layup and the foul. Nurkic called for the foul. He seems dazed and confused. And Odavius Shepherd cannot miss right now. 58-68. A incredible acrobatic layup by Mamadou Anechi for the and one. Davison called for the foul. Cleveland back up by 13. Nice pass for Nnaji. It's blocked. What a play by Miles Turner. But Nnaji does get it back and puts in the layup. 62-73 now. Here's Bailey Davison finding a wide open Jaylen Brown for three. Brown continuing his impressive scoring outburst as the Celtics cut it within 8. Higgins-Whitecraft over to Mamadou Ennetchionia from deep. The Cavs have been excellent shooting the ball from deep today, specifically in the third quarter, as Kawhi is blocked. Nice play by Jason Tatum. And then on the other end, Jaylen Brown makes the 3, and the C's are only down by 5. Boston is right in this game. 71-76. Higgins-Whitecraft hands it off for Cam Reddish, who sinks the tray ball. Reddish now with 13 points. He's been Cleveland's main contributor off the bench today. Speaking of bench contributions, it's Jason Higgins-Whitecraft for 3. JHW has not scored a lot today. He only has 5, but he's not just a scorer. He's more of a well-rounded player. He's done a lot of things well today. Jaylen Brown with the slam. He fooled Mamadou Ennetchionia, as Mamadou holding the ball, trying to get a last-second shot here for the Cavs, trying to put them up by 10, kind of heaves it up. It goes off the rim and no good. So the Celtics make some damage control in the third quarter. They cut it back down to 7. And we'll see if Boston can make a comeback in the fourth, or if Cleveland will take game 1, as it's Theo Maledon with the slam. The Frenchman, inside for the play. 77-82. Cedric Garrett has not scored yet in the second half until now. Big slam for Garrett. He now has 20. Kawhi looked like he just punched Rob Francis McNair in the face. Okay. Garrett misses the layup. Celtics with the rebound, but Big Fafa steals it away. Garrett misses the 3, but Big Fafa again with the putback. Yusuf Diafafa-Fobo's done all the dirty work today. That's why he's so easy to love and why he's such an important piece of this team. Big Fafa sends that one to the moon. Reddish on the other end with the slam. Yusuf Diafafa-Fobo continuing his incredible performance today. The Cavs up by 9 with 5 and change to go. Jason Tatum trying to show off the moves. He gets the 3. Celtics now within 4. This is anybody's game. Brown in the corner for Bailey. Davison with the tray ball, and the Celtics are now only down by 1. Not to mention Boston has the momentum right now, so things are really getting interesting. Celtics trying to take the lead on this possession. It's Brown over Garrett, and it's good. The Celtics are back up by 1. Cleveland scored on their next possession. They are now back up by 1. Celtics trying to get back on top. Jaylen Brown, what a move, what a finish. And Jaylen Brown continues to be the alpha today for the Celtics here in Game 1. Shepherd, tough layup, will fall. He now has 21, and the Cavs are back up by 1. 92-91. Shepherd on the other end does not get that one to fall. Diafafa-Fobo, no good. Grabs another rebound, no good. Grabs another rebound. Cleveland had 4 chances, and they did not get it in once. A wasted opportunity for the Cavs, but Big Fafa now has 15 rebounds, so his numbers look better. Still 91-92. Finally, some more points. It's a Kawhi Leonard dunk. Leonard only has 11, but he has been excellent defensively today. Jaylen Brown, short on that one with 30 seconds to go. Boston should try to foul. Shepherd goes in for the slam. A gutsy decision by Shepherd, and the Cavs are up by 3. Jason Tatum trying to quickly drive inside. He drills the layup. So now the Celtics really have to play the foul game. Shepherd to Porter, back to Shepherd, trying to drive inside. What is he doing? Tough layup, and it goes in. It's an and 1. Odavia Shepherd probably should not have done that, but it works out. So Shepherd will go to the line, getting MVP chance from the crowd, and the Cavs lead by 4. A very gutsy decision by Shepherd. He probably should not have done that. Imagine if that shot doesn't go in, and imagine if there's no foul called. It's a 1-point game, and Boston would have had the ball. So a very risky decision there. Jaylen Brown misses the 3. Cleveland is now in the driver's seat as Kawhi Leonard will go to the charity stripe. He would make them both. Big Fafa trying to get it to Garrett. It's intercepted. Jason Tatum makes the 3. Celtics now only down by 3 with 3 seconds to go as Shepherd is quickly fouled by Yusuf Nurkic. The Celtics do not have any timeouts. All Shepherd has to do is make 1, and he drills both of them. So the Cavs pretty much just cannot foul, and they'll be fine. Davison from full court nearly gets it to go down, but it doesn't matter. The Cleveland Cavaliers with a gutsy Game 1 victory, 103-98. You'd hope it would be not this close in a 1 versus 8 seed matchup, but at the end of the day, a win is a win, and you really cannot complain when that is the result. Odavia Shepherd with 28 points, 22 of which came in the second half. That's a very Odavia Shepherd type stat line. Cedric Garrett with 20 points. He had 18 in the first half. Reg was good off the bench. Diafafafova had like 16 rebounds. For the Celtics, they, of course, were led by Jaylen Brown, who had 34 points. Jason Tatum picked it up as the game went along, but he just is not all that impressive, only 13 points. And nobody else really stepped up for the Celtics. So had Jason Tatum played a little bit better early, had somebody else stepped up, the Celtics could have absolutely won this game. So let's advance to game number 2 now, see if the Cavaliers can take a 2-0 series lead. That would be a really big deal. I'm sure Cleveland would love to have that momentum. Obviously, I don't think they view the Celtics as a pushover, but I think they'd rather get the Celtics done with earlier rather than later. Try to put their focus on the Pistons or Knicks. That is the 4-5 matchup. Same lineups for both teams here in game number 2. We'll see who will come out on top with this one. A very big game for both sides. Celtics don't want to go down 2-0, and the Cavs, I'm sure, would love to go up 2-0. I think that goes without saying. Kawhi Leonard with the steal. Leonard, Euro step and one. What a nice move there by Kawhi Leonard. And the Cavs are looking good early. It's 10-6. Cedric Garrett trying to drive by Tatum, having a little bit of trouble, but he does. Nice move by Cedric Garrett, the third-year pro out of the University of Arizona, getting the slam. 6-12. Boston's offense not looking great so far, but they do get the 3 there from Theo Maledon. 11-16. Maledon hands it off for Pokusevski. Nice move by Alexei Pokusevski in the corner for Jason Tatum for 3. 14-16 now. Miles Turner with it. Turner has not scored yet in this postseason series. That might change here, and it does. Miles Turner was not put on this team to score. That's not his role. That's not his job. But he can stretch the floor. Cedric Garrett drives inside, gets the and one. Zeke Naji called for the foul. Cleveland now leading by 8 as the Cavs continue to look impressive here in the first quarter. Cam Reddish makes the 3, and the Cavs are now up by 11. 16-27, about 15 seconds to go. What a block by Cedric Garrett. Cleveland on the other end. Garrett with the basketball, gonna take the 3. He drills it. Cedric Garrett with 10 points again here in the first quarter. As the Celtics trying to get a last-second shot at Zeke Naji at the buzzer, no good. A very impressive first quarter for the Cavaliers. They lead by 14, 30-16. The Cavs looking very good on both sides of the floor so far. Definitely not the start Boston wanted to have this game with. I know they probably wanted to make a statement. That's not the statement they were looking for. Nice dunk for Jaylen Brown. 22-32 is your score. Pokusevski gets that one over to Bailey Davison, the second-year man out of Virginia Tech. Heaves it up at the buzzer, and it's good. That's some shot clock cheese. Both offenses are really struggling here in the second quarter as Porter misses the 3. Big Fafa with the putback. And Cleveland takes a 14-point lead. The Cavs' offense played well enough in the first quarter where it has not been an issue that the offense has struggled here in the second. There's a nice 3-ball in the corner for Jaylen Brown. 26-41. Boston's offense has been a train wreck today. I mean, 26 points with 3 minutes left in the half. Yikes. They do get a nice dunk from Jaylen Brown there, so now they're at 28 points. Yay, so much better. 28-41. Cedric Garrett with it. Get to an open man. It's for rookie Jason Higgins Whitecraft, the 23rd overall pick out of the University of Virginia. As that shot is off the mark, and Naji absolutely annihilates Cedric Garrett. Oh my goodness. Posterizing Garrett for the and one. Cedric Garrett now going to try to get his revenge on Naji, and he does, making a 3 in his face at the buzzer. That'll do it for the second quarter. The Cleveland Cavaliers up 52-35. Defensively, the Cavs have looked great so far. Boston's offense has not looked good. Cedric Garrett with 14 points. He has been postered on today, but his team is still up by nearly 20 as that one is intercepted. Looked like Garrett had the play. Then O'Davious Shepherd on the other end drills the 3, and the Cavs are now up by 20. 35-55, not the start to the third quarter the Celtics wanted. They are now really going to have to play catch-up as Jaylen Brown quickly sinks the tray ball. 38-55. Here comes O'Davious Shepherd. Gets that one over to Kawhi Leonard. Here comes Kawhi. Inside for the slam. Leonard with 7 points. Again, Kawhi has not done really a ton scoring-wise in this playoff series as he misses the 3. Garrett with the putback. But Kawhi Leonard has really guarded Jason Tatum well. Tatum only had 3 points in the first half today. I mean, Tatum has not been good in either first half. Looks like I might have jinxed him as Tatum makes the 3, so now he's going to drop like 20 in the second half. Watch. 44-60 is now your score. Here comes Odavius Shepherd flying in for the slam. Nice play by Shepherd, who was really good in the playoffs as a rookie last year, and so far this year he's looked quite good as well. Nice three for Jason Tatum. It appears he is starting to heat up a little bit. 49-62. Shepherd misses the dunk. Nearly baptized Yusuf Nurkic. Cavs do get the ball back as Kevin Porter Jr. gets it to Shepherd in the corner for three. Shepherd making up for the missed dunk earlier on the possession. 49-65 now. Cavs trying to make it a 19-point game. They don't there, but they'll settle for making it an 18-point game as Kawhi gets the putback. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Here comes Maladon passing it out for Trevor John, who will sink the triple. 52-67. Cavs trying for a last-second shot, trying to put that nice 69 on the scoreboard, but they are unsuccessful as Higgins-Whitecraft misses the layup. Solid third quarter for the Cavs. The Celtics do cut it to 15, so not a great quarter for the Celtics, but it's not like the Cavs were outstanding. On to the fourth quarter. Cleveland going to try to ice this one quickly. Nice shot for Reddish as it is now a 16-point game. Diafofafobo blocks Jaylen Brown at the rim. Cavs taking it up the floor. Here comes Cedric Garrett with it. Garrett trying to drive past defenders, having a little bit of trouble, so he hands it off for Jason Higgins-Whitecraft, who makes the three. Cavs back up by 19 with about 6 to go. Big Fafa blocks Jaylen Brown again. Cleveland once again on the fast break. It's Higgins-Whitecraft for three. He sinks another one. Jason Higgins-Whitecraft is fired up after that one. He is 3 for 3 from Atlanta far, far away today. Cavs up by 22, make it 25. Odavius Shepherd makes the three, and Boston really does not look good at the moment. Shepherd with 4 minutes to go, driving in for the dunk. He now is 27, 8, and 4. And it looks like Cleveland probably has this one in the bag. Odavius Shepherd is just red hot. He now has 30 points. Boston has no answer for him. Shepherd, with about 2.5 to go, sinks another three. He was super contested there, too. I mean, Odavius Shepherd is just dominating them. Look at this possession. He's literally running circles around them, finishing with the slam. Odavius Shepherd is just unstoppable. As the Cavs are going to dribble the clock out, you got to let Shepherd do it. 39 points in this one for Odavius Shepherd, and a statement Game 2 victory for the Cavaliers. They win it 101-76. A dominant 25-point win for the Cavs. Not only was Odavius Shepherd great, but we got to talk about this defense. Cleveland allowed the least amount of points per game in the NBA this season, so statistically they had the best defense. And if the defense plays like this in the playoffs, she whiz, that's going to be pretty big. Shepherd scored 39 points on just 22 shots. He was super efficient. Garrett, 16. Jason Higgins-Whitecraft really stepped up off the bench. I was super happy with how he played. We did not shoot the ball super efficiently from 3, only 13 of 32. Jason Tatum with 22 points in the second half, giving him 25 total, but it was not enough to try to carry the Celtics for a win. Boston just did not shoot the ball well. I mean, our defense completely clamped them up. They only went 12 of 34 from 3. So that'll conclude today's episode. We're going to go for a sweep in the next one, the next 2 games at the TD Garden in Boston. Can the Cavs finish it off in 4 games, or will the Celtics keep the series alive? Here's a look at the other series so far through the first 2 games. Hope everybody enjoyed the episode. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Peace out.